Hey kids. If I sound a little stopped up today, it's because I was just watching Wolf Children. If you guys ever seen this movie, Wolf Children, and it had me tearing up, man. It had me it had me crying a little bit. So if I sound a little stopped up, that's probably why. But hey, we're back. Totally. This is gonna be released the day that I recorded it, and it is not being recorded on the same day as another video that came out that you all definitely watched about a game that I am not allowed to play ever again as long as I live. And if I do play it again, well, let's just say that something has gone terribly wrong. Okay, let's see what the topic is for today, guys. No sports, 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 no sports. No sports! Yay! Aww. Whoever came up with the topics for this topic wheel has really got to step up their game. All right, top 5 Pokemon. So I know some of the Pokemon. I know actually a lot of the newer Pokemon, by the way. Before you even say that I'm old and then I don't know anything about Pokemon, I know a lot of the new ones. So let's see, what are the top 5? I guess we got to go from top to bottom. Top 1, obviously Dragonite. That goes without saying. I say I know all the new Pokemon, and then oh gosh, hold on. And then I pick the classic. Oh, I'm old as dirt. This is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, Dragonite's the best one. He's round and he's smiley and he's very friendly. And also there was that one. I don't think, was it an episode of the Pokemon show where he was really big, like bigger than a lighthouse, or was that just the opening? I don't really I don't really remember. Um Anyways, what else about him? He flies. He flies even though he's a flying type. Did you know that? He's a dragon and flying type. And he flies even though his wings are really small because I don't know, he's magic or something, or maybe it's like, you know how birds have hollow bones or whatever? Maybe he's got hollow bones and that's why his little tiny wings can carry him through the skies. He does have tiny wings, right? Now I'm trying to think. Does he have tiny wings? He does, right? He's got a big fat round friend-shaped body and he's got little tiny wings that he flaps. But then there's what game was it? Is it Scarlet and Violet that the loading screen is Dragonite flying alongside an airplane? And I don't think his wings were that small. Were his wings small? I can't conjure the image of. Well, I mean, I can conjure the image of Dragonite, but now I'm like there's in my mind there's his body and then there's a big question mark on each side of his body where his wings are supposed to be. I don't know how big his wings are supposed to be. I think they're small. I think they're little. I think they're teeny tiny. Anyways, number 2 Pokemon. Let's see, what other Pokemon do I know? Oh, okay. Elite ball knowledge coming through here, guys. Gudra Hisui. You ever heard of this guy? Gudra Hisui. He's like a big, slimy snail. He's a gigantic snail, and he's a lot bigger than you when he walks beside you in that one game. And he goes in his shell when he sleeps. It's really cute. And his little brother Sliggoo is really hard to catch. I remember specifically his little brother Sliggoo is really hard to catch. But oh gosh, you'll be interested to know. I actually hunted for a shiny one of those. Can you believe that? Nisenama, the shiny Pokemon hunter. I caught a shiny. Wait, how did I do that? I caught a shiny. What's the little one? The little one, Gloomy. Is that his name? Gloomy. I caught a little Gloomy, and I then traded him to Pokemon Hisui, and I made him into Gudra Hisui. Now he's a gigantic. He's another friend-shaped guy. Also, he's a gigantic snail. He's a gigantic slimy snail, and he doesn't run very fast, but he is very friendly. He's very friendly. Okay, number 3. Uh, what other Pokemon are there in the game? In the games? No, yeah, Bulbasaur. You ever heard of Bulbasaur? Is he's a cool guy. I like Bulbasaur. He's just a little one. I like his little onion he has on his back. I think it's pretty cool. I wish he didn't evolve into that gigantic frog guy. I wish he just stayed a little guy for forever. Can I just say, why is it that Pokemon changed from the little monsters evolving into bigger monsters into now all it's always their little monsters and now they evolve into anthropomorphic men? They evolve into freaky men instead of bigger monsters. Why is that the thing that that every Pokemon does these days? Can anybody explain this? Does anybody have the answer to this? It's not Digimon. It doesn't have to be this way. We can just have monsters instead of horrible men. Okay, so Bulbasaur is number 3. Number 4, Meganium. And can I just say, I played that awful, whatever it was called, Pokemon Legends ZA. And Meganium, really cool guy. I like him. I like his big flower, and I like when he Mega Evolves, he gets more of the flowers. I don't even care that he turns into a fairy type. There's so many people that are just like, oh, finally, Meganium gets to be a fairy type. But, like, I don't really care about that. I just think he's a cool-looking dinosaur fella. And I value that a lot. Okay, what number was that? 3? Was that 3? I think that was 3. Okay, number 4 is... I'm trying to think what other Pokemon even exist in the game. I'm not going to say Pikachu, because Pikachu... I know he's a very lovable guy, but he's not really one of my favorites. What other Pokemon are there? You would think I would know the Pokemon. I like what's his name? Blacephalon. You ever seen the Hugs86 tweet about how he asked a lady, they were on a date and he asked her what her favorite Pokemon was, and I think she said, like, I don't even know, like Gengar or something. And he said, yeah, my favorite Pokemon is Blacephalon. Look, he was kind of cooking with that. Okay. It's just like a freaky clown guy, and he's not Mr. Mime who eats out of a dog food bowl like a freaking chump. He's just a big he's a freaky clown guy. And I really think that's cool. Obviously why Pomni from Amazing Digital Circus was my favorite character. Just kidding. I'm not going to tell you what my favorite character was. And no, it's not that one. I know which one you're thinking of. It's not that one. Okay, so yeah, Blacephalon is a Pokemon that I remember. But what's number 4? I was lying. I was lying when I said that Blacephalon was number 4. That's ridiculous. Don't don't even start thinking about that. Who could possibly think Blacephalon is the best Pokemon, even in the top 5, even in the top, like, how many Pokemon are there? Like 1,500? He can't even be in the top 1,000. He's such a sick freak. He's such a sick freak. How could you dare think that he is a good one? That he's a very high and highly valued one. Number 4. I don't know, Ogerpon. I like his little stick that he hits people with. That's pretty cool. I like that he can turn into the water type, and I like that he's a little guy, and that's all there really is to know about Ogerpon Wellspring and Associates. Ogerpon Wellspring is the one I know, but I know he has other forms too. Number 5. Number 5. Now this is where things get interesting. I want to say Gengar. But to be honest, I don't really care about Gengar. Let's pick another ghost. Oh, Dragapult. You ever seen Dragapult? That guy has little hands. You ever seen his little hands? Look up Dragapult right now on your computer device. Look up Dragapult. And you'll see he's got little hands, and he holds them out, and his wrists are all limp like he's a little ghost. Because he is a little ghost. It's very cute. I like it a lot. All right, let's see what the commenters are writing in today. I think we have some new viewer mail. Let's go ahead and check. Okay, Billy Eisenhower throws an onion at you. Please, I'm just gonna ask you nicely one time. Please don't do that.